Hello everyone, my name is Caroline, and if you are new here, welcome. If you aren't new here, you may have noticed that I changed my name already. I did that for a couple of reasons. One, I think people were a little confused that my last name was Caliente, which it's not. And that confusion is valid. The reason why I made it Caroline Caliente is because the Calientes are one of the OG Sims families, and I thought the alliteration of Caroline Caliente sounded good. But I was thinking about it, and since I actually think I want this to be more of like a cozy channel, mostly Sims, but I also want to explore other cozy games and other cozy content, so I wanted to make it a little bit more broad. So now it's called Cozy with Caroline. So I hope you like it, and I hope that resonates with you. And speaking of other cozy content, today's video in The Sims 4 is going to be us building my Animal Crossing home in The Sims. I'm really excited about this one. The Sims and Animal Crossing are my two favorite cozy video games of all time. I actually got this idea from Sid Mac. She, a long time ago, did a video of her recreating her Animal Crossing home in The Sims. So I'll link that video below if you wanted to check that out. But without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, we are in this 23 Eucalyptus Lane lot in San Sequoia, and we're just gonna go ahead and start with the exterior. I'm going to pop up reference images along the way of all of the screenshots of my home in Animal Crossing. The exterior is going to be a little tough to replicate because it's kind of one of those situations where it looks really small on the outside, but it's really big on the inside. I don't know how exact this is going to be. So use your imagination with me. It's going to be a little bit off, but we're going to do the best we can. The other thing is I think the exterior of my, this specific exterior I have on my Animal Crossing home is rounded, but we are not touching rounded walls, so we can just give up on that dream. For those of you who play The Sims, you know how difficult rounded walls can be. For the roof, this is gonna be tough. This is gonna be like an Animal Crossing mansion. That might have to work for right now. And then I'm actually going to move the lot over a little bit because I, as you can see in the reference image, have a little side yard. I'm actually very proud of my Animal Crossing island. I'm not trying to brag, but it is a 5-star island. So if you ever want to see a tour of it, just let me know. I actually played Animal Crossing like it was my full-time job during quarantine. I actually used to work in the event planning industry, and when COVID happened, I unfortunately got laid off. And genuinely, thank God for Animal Crossing because I don't know what I would have done without it. Okay, so we're wanting a rounded door. Ooh, that one's good. I like that one. The little mail slot is very cozy. This little wood detail is very Animal Crossing-esque, so we'll do that. And then for windows, they are rounded at the top. Could do that, but that is teeny tiny. That's too big. I really want this to try to be as exact as possible. Of course, it is going to be hard because we only have a limited amount of items in The Sims, and especially because I do not have all the packs. We might have to give up on the rounded dream because I'd rather have the right style and size of window than a rounded top. Before I get in too deep, I want to figure out this floor plan and make sure all the items fit, and then I'll be right back. Okay, we are back, and I just needed to kind of get my bearings. So this is Animal Crossing House XL, okay? It is big. It really doesn't look much like the exterior, obviously, because the exterior in the reference photo is tiny. But it was more important for me for this video to actually be able to build all the elements of my Animal Crossing home instead of trying to condense it down to match the exterior. I did change these windows out. I like these ones a lot better. And then I think I'm gonna put a window either here or on either side here. Okay, so the exterior is a white kind of stucco. Roof is a black thatched roof. There are a couple of little steps that go up into the house, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and raise it up just a little bit. And then these, why is it doing that? What's this? I think I'm just gonna go with this white one. And then the stairs are a gray brick. For a mailbox, I have, I think, just a black one like this. Just proportionally looks silly, and I realize that. I want you to know that I realize that. I'm having a hard time between staying true to the actual exterior of the home and trying to make it look good. I don't know, maybe we'll just put some windows up here. So what if we did these over here? Maybe in the middle one, we did this cute little box window or bumblebee window because that's very much Animal Crossing. I like that. There's something else I was gonna do. Oh, shutters and window boxes. Okay, we can make this work, you guys. We got this. We got this. My Animal Crossing home is very much like neutral color palette, so I think these go with that a little bit more. I think that's good. Okay. So let's go ahead and finish up our exterior before we jump inside. I know I kind of move around a lot. We want a Animal Crossing tree, which that one could work. I have this really cute little path that has like these little florals around it, and they look like little stepping stones. I was thinking something like this. I have a little bunny. We could do this little guy. I have to make everything bigger since this house is so big. I know exactly what table to use. This one with the umbrella. There is like a tiny little plant on it and a coffee cup. I think there's a little like journal. You know, we could use this and that will take care of the mug and the journal. And then I have some hanging lights in the background. Those like string lights. I do have these, but like why are you so big? Like it's just so tall, you know? I guess I could go down a level and like bring them up. That could work. Back to the furniture. Let's grab a little couch. It's like a wooden couch. It's kind of like Moroccan. I think I'm gonna go with the high school years one, even though the other one looked more like the colors. This is just more the vibe. Okay, and then we have a rocking chair, which I do know we have. It's one that has arms and it's white. So this is like exact. Love that for me. There is a little bonfire. Here's a giant fire pit. I don't know if this is an actual item or if this is a debug item. And then I do have these cute little lights on the ground, these little like lanterns. I'm gonna go with these. For our fence, we're gonna take this fabled fence from Cottage Living and we're gonna put that just kind of around the perimeter here. Here it is with just some very minimal landscaping. I added in these hydrangea bushes because I have some little hydrangea flowers. I added in some planters here because I do have like some potatoes and stuff growing there. I went in, just added some flowers. I did add the bunny home over here so we can have little bunnies roaming around. I just added in some like low-lying flowers and like some of this grass and stuff. I thought it kind of looked like weeds, and in Animal Crossing you do have weeds that pop up throughout the island if you aren't there for a while, and I logged in the other day for the first time in a really long time and I had a lot of weeds. So that felt kind of realistic. We have our little pot and our waterfall over here and all of our little plants. I added in this field of flowers terrain paint just kind of all throughout. I don't know. It felt whimsical. It felt Animal Crossing. That is going to do it for the exterior. So let's go ahead and jump inside and I'll show you the floor plan. Okay, so I've already laid a lot of things down because I just needed to see if it was going to fit. And another disclaimer is this build is going to be more so just for fun and to replicate the house. It might not be 100% functional. If you want to download this off the gallery, you'll only have to make a couple of minor adjustments and then you should be fine to play in it. So this is going to be our living room, our kitchen, our bathroom, our study area, the closet. And then I had to use ladders instead of staircases for obvious reasons. Upstairs we have our bedroom, our bathroom, and then in the basement is a gym area. We're gonna go ahead and start with this main area, which is the living room and the kitchen. As always, I'll pop up the reference image so you can follow along. So let's actually start with our wallpaper. It is like a grayish whitish brick. I think that is going to be our best bet for wallpaper. And then for floor, honestly, it's kind of like this. Let's get our doors in good order. Ooh, I kind of like those because those are pretty cottage looking. Obviously they're from Cottage Living. I did like this for the coffee table. I actually think it's pretty close to what I have. And then for the rug, oh my gosh, both of these could really work. I think I'm leaning more towards that one though. For our couch, it is a like wooden back, wooden arms. It's kind of like a futon looking thing. I really want this to look cute, so I think I'm gonna go with this one because it has the wood on it. For the console table, it's like very ornate looking. looking. I think I'm gonna go with this one. I really like this one, but that's just not really quite the right wood tone that I'm looking for. Like, what is this like gray wood? I do not like that. I think that one's the best, but then it makes me want to change out this coffee table, which honestly I wasn't in love with it anyways, so I'm not like that mad about it. But what if we do a small coffee table? That way then we can move these chairs in and it works a little bit better with the flow. For the little poofs, I actually think I might use those ottomans there. For the table that the TV is on, it's actually kind of like a hutch. There's like a bottom piece and a top piece, and then there's a TV on it. We're just gonna do a console table, and then there's a TV on top, this one. Okay, there's like a shelf that I have on top of that, and then I also have pillars on the side just to kind of help break up the space. So let's see if we have room and or if that looks good. Okay, I pulled out a few more options for the shelves. So we have this one, which I get is a little weird. It has spoons and stuff, but like with Animal Crossing, you just, I mean, honestly with Sims too, you're just kind of like working with what you have, but especially with Animal Crossing because you only get a limited number of items in the store each day. If you play, you know what I'm talking about. And it's really hard to like collect items, honestly. You gotta really work with what you have. So actually, I know it's weird. There's like an ironing thing on there, but that looks pretty close. There's a little like Monstera plant, I think is what those are called. Oh my gosh, it's like that, but why are there so many in here? I want just the Monstera. And on our console table, we have a little picture frame. It's so small. Okay, and then we have another little set of candles right there. These are actually like really, really close to what I have in Animal Crossing, so that's gonna work out great. I love when I find something that like really fits. The only thing that sucks about that is why are these so huge? Because then if I shrink them down, I think like it messes with the flames, but that's okay. Yeah, see, now the flames are like floating. What if we bring this candle clutter up here, bring that back up, put those candles there, and then let's just move our Kleenex box over here. So at least we have all the elements. On the wall over here, technically there's a window, but logically that doesn't make any sense because there's a bathroom there. So we're not gonna put a window there into the bathroom for obvious reasons. So we are going to just put the items that I have. So we have those like dried flowers. The way I navigate to things in The Sims is so chaotic. Like, why aren't they in here? They should be in here. Oh, they are. I was thinking those. We do have some sconces, so let's grab some of those. I was thinking this. Yeah, I think these ones are the best in terms of vibes. And then we do have a little like hanging plant. I was thinking this one. Okay, so that's looking really, really good. I'm really happy with how that has turned out so far. Okay, so we have this wall here that is the stone. And then I just did a half wall here with some stools. Obviously that's not functional. Penny? No. I don't know why she won't respect her mother. Okay, so again, those little stools are not gonna operate. It's just for vibes. But these are like, I don't even need to look, like these are the ones. On top of there, there's like a little mug, and then there's like a little cookie jar, which we have. So we're gonna go with this one. We do actually have pillars, so I did, as you probably noticed, put one here. I don't know if that's exactly the one that I want. The pillars that I have in there are brick. So that's why I initially put that one in there, is because it has that like brick on the bottom. But do we maybe want to match these brown ones? Why is that like, why is the lighting weird there? Whatever. Okay, we are gonna just leave that as it is. Okay, so then for this one, the question is, do we want this wooden one or do we want to go with this one that matches the other one? I think that one, just because this one takes up so much space. Let's go ahead and grab our pendant lights. These are pretty close. I wonder if this fixed my lighting issue to where I can put that pillar over there. Okay, I'll take it. I literally feel like I'm in my Animal Crossing house right now. This is crazy. Okay, so I think that's good. There is a little dog stuffed animal down there and he moves and it's really cute. So let's go ahead and grab like a little pet bed to put down, and maybe we'll size it down and just squeeze it into the corner there. Obviously, it's like a little bit more of a basket. We could put like this there instead. I might like that better actually, because there's a little ball in the bed. So maybe we just do the toy aspect of that item instead. Or we do have like this little bar cart here, and I believe this is the only thing I have that's close to that. So maybe we'll just go with white to where it fits in with everything else. There's an espresso machine. I don't have an espresso machine. Maybe we'll just put that like mug clutter on top of here. Yeah, let's just do that, which I don't even think we're gonna have room for a coffee pot, so that'll be kind of weird to have that there. Now moving into the kitchen, there's a hutch here, 2 counters, a fridge, and a stove. Maybe we'll put these over there because the stove in my game is like wooden, so I think that really kind of helps. And then above that we have those like pots and pans clutter, so I know we have something like that. This is what I was looking for, and that's like up here. For the stove, I'm gonna do the cottage living one, I think. Be white so it matches. Yeah, and then I do have a teapot on top of it, so again, not gonna be functional, but just for the sake of matching what we have in the reference image, we're gonna put a teapot on top of the stove. I do have this like clay pot up there. And over on this side, we have that hanging clutter as well, but I'm gonna use this one right here. And then next to our sink, we have a black KitchenAid, which I do have that from Home Chef Hustle, so we're gonna put that one there. And then I think above that, we have some hanging knife clutter, which I do know we have here as well. Honestly, this is working out really well, this kitchen. Okay, and then the hutch. It's like a white hutch. I'm thinking either the one I put out there or we have this one. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with this one here. And then over here, I have like a little like hall tree. So I was thinking those ones, but then I stumbled upon, that's why I have all these items pulled out over here, because I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. I'm actually liking this one if we can find it in the right color. That would work well. So let's get rid of those and put this right in here. On top of that hall tree, there's like some key clutter and like a bag of groceries. So instead of key clutter, I could either do like letters. We could do this is kind of what I was thinking, because I think there's a key, and maybe we'll just put that on top. And then I have above that some like little planter things, like something like this right here. And on top of that, there's like a little stack of books. I think I'm leaning towards these ones. And then we have, I don't know, it's like one of those fragrance things that you put like the wood sticks in, and I don't think we have that. So we're just gonna find something similar. Maybe we'll do this one. That's a really nice item. Behind there, we have a nice like landscape picture with a gold frame. And then we have another one of those sconce lights like there, but I think I'm gonna just put it over on these side walls. And then there's a little stool with a humidifier or like fragrance diffuser on top of it. Ooh, no, those are way better. Anyways, back to over here with the stool. Let's just forget about the stool. We're just not gonna put that in there. And I was actually thinking about a coat rack over in the corner, because at one point I did have an item like this in my Animal Crossing homes. I do want to put a little rug right there. I think I like the cat one. I never get to use that. Okay, you guys, this is gonna do it for our Animal Crossing living room and kitchen. We will do like a full walkthrough at the end. I think it turned out pretty good considering the circumstances. Let's go ahead and move on to the bathroom. The windows in Animal Crossing just kind of already come with their own like window fixtures. So like the curtains, we don't really have curtains in Animal Crossing to my knowledge. So we'll just do, it looks like there's some like white curtains on the sides. So we'll just do some white curtains. So let's do those ones, and then let's do our wallpaper. So the wallpaper I have is like this tan brick with like these like wood accents. It's kind of like a thicker brick like this, and it's kind of closer to that color. This is actually the sink that we're gonna use. And then the toilet is this one actually. Over here we do have like a dresser with a basket on top and then a mirror. First of all, let's do our mirror. Honestly, really close to this one, or maybe this one. And then there's a little trash bin next to that. And no, there's not a trash bin in the kitchen, but there's no room. So you're gonna either have to add it if you download this, or they're just gonna have to come throw their trash away in here. Go with this one, even though it's square. I don't know, I'm kind of liking that other one. Oh, my eye burns. Blink, girl, blink. And then let's do dresser. I'm thinking, oh, we could do something like this actually. I like that. That's perfect. So it's not technically a dresser in The Sims, but that's okay. Okay, so then underneath this area over here, we have a rug, and it's just like a square cream colored rug. Oh, that could be a good choice. I am like actually making decisions today, and I'm very proud of myself for that. There's like this cute little basket with a towel in it over here. I was thinking just something like this. And then hanging down, there's like this mid-century modern type of light. Honestly, it's kind of like this, and I think that's gonna be the closest thing. I don't love this light. There's like a vanity over in this corner. There's like the jetted hot tub, and there's a shower. We don't have room for the vanity. For our shower, I mean, honestly, this one's pretty close. For the wall decor, there is a robe, and I know we have that. And then there's a shelf with some towels on it. We also have a shelf that has like a little plant and a little like canister on it. So we could do something like this and just allow it to kind of encompass both of those items. There's a rug here, and I actually think we have one just like that. And I'm kind of like mad at myself, to be totally honest, because in the reference image, I can see that the rug is underneath the tub, and I hate when people do that in The Sims. So honestly, that was very savage of me to do that in my Animal Crossing game. So we're just gonna turn our head the other way. Now, this is the rug that I was thinking of. Oh, floors. And the floors are just like a regular like light wood, like that actually is pretty perfect. That is going to do it for the bathroom, and let's go ahead and move on into the study. For the back wall, it is a red brick. Honestly, that one's like pretty spot on. For the other wallpaper, it's like a window wallpaper, so I'm trying to decide if I want to actually like put windows there. Yeah, I think that will work, and I guess we're just gonna line the whole wall with these. The wallpaper behind that is like just a medium toned brown. There's also windows on this wall, but obviously we're not gonna do that, so maybe we'll just take the brick and put it on this wall, and then we'll put it on this wall as well. And there's no curtains, so we'll just leave it as is. Okay, so then this couch here is like a green couch with kind of mess on it. It's a little sloppy. There's like a shirt hanging off the back of it. Oh, this one. This is like exactly right. We have to make that one work. It's definitely big, but I think we can make it work. I think we have to. Behind that is a console table. I know we put this in the bathroom, but that one could work. Or this one could work. Let's just go with that one. And then on top of there, oh, I forgot floors. Oh my gosh. Okay, floors. They are the same floor as in here, so I'm just gonna copy that. And then there's like a rattan lamp. We could maybe just do like something like that. And then there's a stack of books back here. Let's use these ones since I used that like other stack of books over in the living room. To the right here, we have a plant. So I'm actually gonna move this over. I don't know, maybe I just do the other one even though I've used it twice now. Sorry. There is a rug underneath here, and it's just like a cream colored rug. There is a little like magazine rack next to here, but we're not gonna have room for that, so we're just gonna forget that. And for the rug, let's do this one. Could be good actually. There is a clock. Why would that not be in wall decorations? Weird. I think this one. For the light fixture that goes over the couch, it's kind of like this geometric like wooden type of light. Let's just go with the light brown swatch of this light. And then over here there's like this handmade looking like wooden table that goes underneath the window, and it has like some little books and clutter pieces and a lamp. Let's try to find a smaller desk. Honestly, that one was really good, but I just don't think we have room. Let's do that just for the sake of functionality. For the chair, I think I'm actually gonna use this one here from Dream Home Decorator. For this accent table back here, I'm actually just gonna go with this one because it looks kind of rustic and handmade. On the bottom, I think there's like a plate and some books and like this little wooden owl, and And I think I'm gonna go with these bunny ones because that is very Animal Crossing. Okay, for our bookshelf, I'm gonna just go with this one that I already had here. There is like this peacock chair in front of there and then like this little stool with a candle on it, but obviously we don't have room for that. And then on the wall behind the desk, we have a little cross stitch thing, which we have. I think I like those ones. And there's also a planter and a candle. Last but not least, we have over here on this wall a record player and some records. This is going to do it for our study. So let's go ahead and move on into our closet. This in the game is actually a fitting room, but this shower was just like too spot on to pass up. So I went ahead and grabbed that, and I'm gonna do it in this like yellowy tan color for wallpaper. And it has like wainscoting on the bottom and hearts on the top. So we could do something like that, though it might be better to do just something a little bit more neutral. Actually, like this would be really good. Again, this is gonna be a modified version, but we have a little vanity over here, a little clothing rack, we have a washer dryer and a ironing board. And then over here there's like a dresser and like a bookshelf type thing. There's clothing racks in the middle. There's a little table for her to like do her nails over here and some shoe boxes over here. So let's start with the vanity, and then let's grab a chair, this white chair here with the white cushion on it. For the ironing board, I did go ahead and grab this clutter here with the ironing board. Go with that one. And then we have our washer dryer, and we do have a pink one. And there's the dresser over here that has like a mirror on top and a record player. Obviously, we're not going to be able to get like a double wide one there. Let's go with this one. I just feel like it kind of fits the vibe. For the bookcase, I grabbed this one because I feel like it looked the most similar. Over here, there's a sewing machine and some little cacti. Oh, we could grab that. That's actually like really, really close to the item. So maybe we'll take this and put this over here on the vanity instead of the ring light. Do we have any jewelry clutter? Maybe I'll grab this one. And oh, I didn't realize something could slot into there. So I'll just put that down there in the bottom of that bookcase. For sewing stuff, maybe we'll grab this Knitter's Almanac item. I also think this clutter item would look really good in here. So we could put that up there. We do have like this cute little rug over here by, oh my gosh, I forgot floors. Okay, let's get the floors. And the floors are like a gray tile. I think something like that would be cute. Okay, now back to our rug. Oh, why can't I delete that? Do you guys see this? It's not letting me get rid of this. Okay. Honestly, I don't hate that, so I guess it's meant to be. For the pink like milk glass light that's hanging down, I'm thinking that this one right here will be perfect. For the little shoebox clutter, we'll just take some shoes and put them over here. And this is going to do it for our closet. Next, let's go ahead and move on upstairs. So for the bed, I think we're gonna go with this one here. It's not like the same by any means, but I feel like it gives off the same vibe that I'm going for with this, and I really, really want this to be cute, so we're gonna go with that one. And then for end tables, we're looking for like a light wood. I think I kind of want to go with these ones here because they actually kind of help supplement for like the headboard, because I think they kind of give that same kind of like curvy vibe that the headboard has. Before I move on, trying to stick to one area at a time, let's look for a lamp. I think let's go with this one here. Then there's like a little alarm clock over here. Maybe let's just grab this one in white. On the wall, there are some sconce lights. I'm gonna go with these ones. And then we do have our plant here, and I'm just committing to the fact that I'm gonna be using this plant over and over and over again because it's like the only one that really works. We do have this like exact same rug. So we are grabbing this one here. It's so close. And then we have a couple of little round poofs at the end of the bed. I think we need a little bit of color in here. Doesn't look as good in The Sims as it does in Animal Crossing. So let's go with these green ones. And over here we have like a white set of drawers. So I was actually thinking this item here could be good with the little baskets in it. This wallpaper is actually more of like a darker gray, so I'm gonna fix that. And then on these other walls we did white paneled walls. Perfect, that's much better. Let's scooch around over here, and there is a fireplace, so I grabbed this one. However, it is covering up the window. Yeah, let's do that. And then on top of that we have a picture frame of Brewster and a candle. I really like that item in Animal Animal Crossing, obviously. And then behind the fireplace, there is like this wooden deer head. Okay, I think we're gonna skip on the deer head because I can't find anything like it. We do have a standing mirror over here, and it's like a gold framed one. And then there's like this little rattan trash bin, this one here, this little wicker bin. And then over here we have a dresser. So actually I think that one's pretty good, and it matches like the other wood tones going on in here. There's a speaker on there, so we can grab a speaker. It's kind of similar to this one. And then there's like an open book, this right here. So I'm gonna put that there. Okay, and then we do have like another macrame hanging thing on the wall, but actually I feel like these curtains are kind of perfect to cover for that item. And then there is another like potted plant. That's another one of my favorite items apparently. Yeah, that could actually be really cute. I think I like that right there. Okay, and then I do also have like this wooden pillar right here, so I'm just gonna grab a pillar really quick. Let's go ahead and move into the bathroom. And for the bathroom, it has the same paneled wallpaper. It's gonna be a little weird. There's not gonna be a door going into here just because that's how it is in my Animal Crossing game. And I think I'm actually gonna change the swatch of these windows to have just a little bit of wood in them, so that way it's a little bit more cohesive with the other windows that we have going on around the house. Okay, back to business. So I think this is actually the perfect tub because it's the same shape and it has like the gold feet to it. For the toilet, we are going to grab the same one that we used downstairs. Of course, we need to grab our toilet paper. And we do have this sink that has like a brown base, and then the mirror is kind of like attached to the back of it. So I actually was kind of thinking this one would be good, but let's check to see what our other options are. This one, which I actually really like. The only issue is the mirror. Ooh, we do have this wicker mirror here. I don't know, what if we just moved this window over? We put the sink here and we put this wicker mirror behind it to kind of cover the wicker vanity type situation. And then I'm gonna just see what else we have for wicker items. We do have this wicker chair and this wicker rug, and okay, we have quite a few items. Maybe we put like a wicker hamper in here, and we do have that like wicker chair, and we could put that like over here in the corner. Looks like a baseball mitt. Maybe we do like the hamper over here instead of the bin, since we just used the bin in the other room. Okay, and then we don't have a rug in here, but I'm really tempted to put this one because I don't know, it's just so much white. It looks way better in my Animal Crossing game for some reason. And then we do have like a clothing rack over here, maybe this color. Let's put this little shelf up. We do have like all the different fruit trees in Animal Crossing, so it does kind of make sense. So maybe we'll use a couple of these, and then maybe we'll put some little characters up here. Like this little strawberry turtle is definitely giving Animal Crossing. Okay, so that's gonna do it for our modified version of the Animal Crossing bathroom. I tried to pull in the wicker elements of that vanity in with these like different wicker pieces that we have in The Sims. Let's go ahead and head into the basement to do our gym area. This is gonna be a little bit tough because we don't have anything close to a lot of these items in The Sims, like the rock climbing wall, the exercise bike. I don't have like the fitness stuff pack or whatever it is, so I don't have the dumbbells, the exercise ball, the yoga mat. So I don't really know what this is gonna look like, but we're gonna try our best. So let's start off with the walls, which is like a blue brick pattern tile. We could do something like that. For the floors, it actually is a gray concrete. We don't really have a bench press, I guess, but we do have like a weight machine. What we could do is like a treadmill instead. And then we do have like a wall mounted black light. Honestly, it kind of looks like this, which is kind of ugly, but I think it works for like the basement. Over on this wall is where we have like the rock climbing wall. We have a light switch and some keys. So I know we have that key item, and then I know we have a light switch. Since we don't have a rock climbing wall, let's do a punching bag over here. We could do like a basketball hoop. Just trying to add whatever kinds of exercise equipment I can. Maybe we'll throw a bike down here in the corner, just since we do have that exercise bike, and maybe we'll make it purple since our exercise mat that's on the ground is purple. And we do have a ceiling fan. Over here we have a ping pong table, which I know for certain we don't have in The Sims, and then kind of like a little sauna area, a water cooler with a locker, and this table that has like protein powder and a blender on it. Let's go ahead and start with our tub. I mean, technically it is like a wooden tub. We have this little counter that has like this little water dispenser on it. Honestly, this kind of looks like it. And then there's like a little shelf, and on top of there is like a little canister and a little plant. We have like some robes, and then on the ground we have a basket with towels in it. Something like this would make sense. Over here we have a water cooler and a locker. We don't have a water cooler, but maybe we do just another bathroom shelf. So I think I'm actually gonna do this like really long one just to help fill up the space. And moving on to this area, this is where we have the blender and the protein shake stuff, and it's on just like this metal table. And we don't have a blender, so maybe I'll just put like a coffee pot over here. We have this like berries and jam clutter that we can pretend is like supplements, maybe a fruit bowl. Above this we have a bulletin board, and then to the left of it we have a broom. I think that's gonna do it for our Animal Crossing basement. We had to make quite a few adjustments, but I still think it is pretty close, and you can definitely see the resemblance between the two. Okay, we are ready to do our final walkthrough of building my Animal Crossing home in The Sims. I did go ahead and download this guy off the gallery from a creator called SWS20002, and I just had to because it looks like Tom Nook. Okay, so this is the exterior of our Animal Crossing home. We did have to improvise a little bit since the house is really small in Animal Crossing, but we obviously have a lot of rooms inside, so hopefully you guys think I did a decent job at interpreting the house on a larger scale. So we have our white exterior with our light wood fixtures like the doors and the windows and stuff, and then we have our little patio area off to the side here. We have our little bonfire and the couch and lanterns, the flowers and all of that good stuff, our white fence. We have our little bunny here and our fountain, our green pot, and all of these planters and things out here. So that's gonna do it for our exterior. Let's go ahead and jump inside. So you come in and you have your little living room area, which I think turned out really, really good. We have our little coffee table with the candle, our fireplace back here. Over here, I don't know what's going on with the lighting there. It's very odd. But we have our little tall tree area. Oh no, I forgot to change that door. And then in here we have our bar cart. Just pretend like there's an espresso machine on there. And then this is our little kitchen area. Like I mentioned throughout the build, this is definitely more built to resemble my Animal Crossing home and then to be functional. Like obviously they won't be able to sit there and eat, but it's just to make it look like the Animal Crossing homes. Let's go ahead and go inside here to our closet area. This is it. Again, I don't know what's going on with the lighting over there, but we have our clothing rack in here, the laundry and ironing board, and then over here we have our little vanity area and what's supposed to be a changing room, but it actually functions as a shower, and of course our little shoe clutter down here since we had like those shoe boxes, and walk through here to our bathroom. So we have our jacuzzi tub and our shower. Back here we have our study area, which honestly turned out really vibey. Like I would love to sit in here and just relax or read. We have a little computer area back there and this little record area. I actually love like these really big windows in here. So next, let's go ahead and move upstairs to the bedroom. I will say this is the room I feel like looks the least like our Animal Crossing photo, but I still think I captured the vibe of it pretty well. We have like our gold ornate mirror over there and another fireplace. And then over here we have the bathroom. Again, I had to improvise a little bit here and just try to add in the wicker pieces through other items rather than doing it through the vanity. And that is going to do it for building our Animal Crossing home in The Sims 4. And I did want to let you guys know that as of me editing this video, I did go ahead and purchase a gaming computer. Moving forward, the quality should be much better. It's going to take a couple weeks to get here, so bear with me until then. No, I didn't wait to hit my goal, but I just couldn't bear with the lag issues. So please continue to show your support. Be sure to subscribe so you can see all of the much better quality videos to be coming your way very soon. And we'll see you in the next one.